Yo, 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 what's happening? Rich loves our intro so much. It just blows him
I
away.
do. It's awesome. Well, I want to I hope you don't mind. I know it may be a little bit late in the season, but look what I got look what I got in the mail a little while ago. Ta-da!
Oh, it's an incantessi mask. Look at that.
How about that? Oh my goodness.
Well, that should look real good at the con next week, bro, for
That's
sure.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wear this sucker over
I
there.
know it.
Oh, there's Doris Jones, labor of love. Good morning, my loves. Hello, my loves.
So I guess I need to. Well, I just want to let everybody know I messed up our scheduling. Our first guest will be on First Timer Spotlight next weekend. Janu Bovzi will be on the show next week on First Timer Spotlight, and Dory, I got to move that to 7 o'clock because he doesn't get off work in time to be there by 6. So I rescheduled it. I rescheduled him for that show. That's where he's going to be. That's where we're going to be. All that fun stuff. You guys know how we do it. All right. That's, what can I say? I screwed up the scheduling. It was all on me.
It happens. It happens. Look, trust me. I cannot tell you how many times I've fucked up. Trust me. It's not a big deal.
Well, I mean, I do once in a while. I'll make a mistake, but this was like kind of a total.
Yeah, it's kind of rare when you do. So
it was totally like I had him scheduled on the wrong show 2 hours early. I mean, it was like it wasn't just like I kind of messed up and like I really screwed the pooch on this one. I'm sorry, Janu. I will get you, man.
I'm excited to see what this guy has for his first time spotlighter next time.
Aslan, it looks good. I mean, we could pull it up and still show it off if you want to. I mean,
that's entirely up to you. We have a half hour to kill.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's take a look at it and see what we got. You want to send me the link so I can take a look at it on my laptop?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's see. I think I did send you the link just a little while ago, didn't
I? Sent me a link for the other cat.
That's
for
what I'm
tonight.
talking about. Aslan.
Okay, the Kickstarter Aslan. Okay.
Yeah, that's the guy that can't be here.
Okay, all right. Let me take a look.
This is the guy I screwed the schedule.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah,
almost 100 backers, y'all. This one is obviously there's enough people like it that it should probably be something you might want to go look at. Just saying. Oh, let's see. What do we got? Where is it? There it is. All right. Yeah, I'm checking it out. I'm like, looks pretty good.
It is an Aslan. It does look pretty good.
93 backers, 13 days left. Dude's, he's been slamming them. I know I've seen him on a few shows. That's how I saw him the first time. And hey, you need to come over and be on my show. Good looking campaign. So he will be out here on First Timer Spotlight because this is his first created.
How about that?
He will be out here for First Timer Spotlight at 7 p.m. Eastern on next Monday, the 25th. Hopefully, he said he would get back to me and make sure scheduling was okay. But, that was, I figured I had to reapproach him and get him back on the show because I screwed up today. So, global supply chain disruptions are affecting creators and their projects. Here's what to know. Thank you, Kickstarter, for that news.
Yeah, they do. they really truly do. Oh, especially in the UK. That's always fun.
It's everywhere. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. The UK is fun. Yeah, because of Brexit now, there has to be special permits just for trucks to come over to the fucking UK. And it's like,
what the hell is
yeah, I can't even. I'm not even going to get into it. But yes, this looks like a really smart campaign. It's nicely illustrated, stylized, but it's nicely illustrated. I need to see some of the wouldn't mind seeing some of the interior pages. I mean, now these look like posters and everything, but yeah, I'd love to see some of the interior art. Wait, here's some.
Jacob Noble is the artist. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so far so good, I guess. Characters. So it's a thought out campaign, I'll tell you that. What happened to his feet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a thought out campaign. That there's the characters here, all this stuff here, and just Ujda and Gaia, Draken, and Cyclopean Arrow Chick.
Did you see a page count anywhere? I'm looking for a page count.
I can only imagine. Something like this would have to be within the 36, 48 page range. You know, because I'm looking at the rewards and 10, 25, you know, it's just like, you know, they can't be, it's not a small book. Can't be that much of a small book. It has to be at least 48 pages, I would think. You know. Oh, look at the bright, shiny colors.
Yeah, I just trying to see somewhere that I don't see.
Yeah.
Where it might be in the video. I don't know. We'll ask him next week when he's on.
I suppose.
You know, looks nice though. I do like the look.
No, it does look good. It does look good. I'm not going to deny that. It does look good. It does absolutely look good.
Okay, I just now. Hey, what's up, Max Allen?
Hey, peeps.
What's up, Mike Walters? How you doing?
Comic
man?
Talks at Pops and Dory Jones. Like, fuck, I didn't read that.
He's just saying hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Man.
See, hey, everybody, what's up?
He's close to tripling his initial goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. 93 backers already on this one. 13 days to go.
So we're definitely going to be following that.
Yes, we are.
And hopefully we have him out here next week so y'all can talk to him. You know.
It would be nice. It would be very nice. It would be nice to talk to this individual and say hello. I want to talk to the artist. That's one thing.
Oh, I'll just
the artist had it.
See if we can get them both to come out.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
See if we can get them both to come out.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. You know, because, you know, the artist is the one who gives the visual representation of what the guy's trying to write. You know, so, yeah, so far, yeah, looks good. Looks good.
So, yeah,
lots of glowy colors and everything.
Yeah, I like it.
So everything's all glowy.
This is the guy we're going to be trying to get out here next week. So, yeah, there you go.
You might as well.
Stretch goals.
Stretch goals. Oh, yeah, he has like 4 stretch goals. Fully funded, all backers receive posters and stickers. Damn, that's a lot up there. First issue fully funded, all backers receive 2 limited edition character cards. Second issue fully funded, all backers receive the variant cover. Third issue fully funded, all backers receive limited edition thank you cover. And the fourth issue fully funded, all backers receive all posters and stickers. So he has 4 issues already.
And lots of add-ons there. You see the cards.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. Wow, this is like, good God.
Yeah.
Wow, you think?
All right, so lots of add-ons.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. You know, the tiers are all laid out here too visually for you. The council member tier, the disciple, all that. You know.
Disciple tier. Good God.
Digital is available for you people that know that shipping sucks in Australia. Oh.
Ooh, and a t-shirt. 150 is a council member. What's all that about?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, these are rewards. Okay.
Yeah.
If they do
the pledge,
25, if they what? I'm sorry?
Those are the pledge tiers. So
okay, all right, yeah.
$150.
All right.
Yeah. Just a visual representation, so you see what all you get. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks pretty good.
You know, I'm gonna lift this for my next campaign. Fuck that. I'm absolutely gonna lift this shit for the next campaign.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, here we are. Thank you.
Hello, Facebook user.
Hello, hey, how is everyone doing?
Hi, Facebook.
I'm okay. A little melancholy. Blah blah blah. Not so much tired, just And but I am excited to do the show today and then show up later tonight for the first time spotlighter thingy.
Adam, that's Adam Smith. All right.
That's Adam Smith. Adam
Yeah.
Smith is there. Wow. Hello, Adam Smith.
He's gonna be joining us here real soon. So
He will be joining us here real soon. This gentleman showed up at MCon Nottingham, the first convention that I've been to in well over 2 years. And this young man impressed me with some of the stuff that he was doing. And he showed up a couple of weeks ago on one of my live streams on my YouTube channel. And we all drew a whole bunch of stuff. He was really cool. He had a lot of interesting stories. And I asked him to pick out 4 of the best illustrations that he felt he should display, which I gave to you, Pops. And we'll go over them for a bit, and we'll talk about his future plans and see what he's doing. And we're going to have this young British artist get to the taste of an American audience. Sinners ready to suffer the consequences? Just kidding. Suffer the consequences for what?
it's Marv, dude. It's Marv.
I know it's Marv. Fuck.
Marv still has that ear-to-ear grin,
Oh God.
and everything is a joke right now.
I'm eye rolling right now. Doris is like, "Hi, Marv."
I'm Brianna.
Brianna is hey, how's everyone doing? Brianna, we're doing great. Brianna is gonna join. We're gonna like we did for with Mike and I I think we're gonna do another live art jam on a Sunday, when we get the chance. And if we do that, I think Brianna's gonna join us, and I think Adam Smith's gonna join us next week also. So we're probably gonna have a full house. Doris will definitely. Doris most likely gonna join us. So that's like 5 people. We just need one more. I don't know if Marv wants to just participate in it again. But yeah, we're gonna probably do that same thing that we did the last time. Probably like cheesy
Dory
hamburger.
says hi to everyone. See, she says
Oh my God,
hi
I say hi to everyone, Rich. Yeah, I know that, Dory.
The one thing though, it's like I distract Rich when I show stuff that isn't directly related to what we're talking about. It distracts him. He stops to read it. He'll stop what he's talking about to read it, and it's just hi. It's like, totally broke his train of thought. Oops.
Oops. Yeah, well,
that's what we do. Yes.
The ADHD meds are wearing off, so I'm starting to get a little loopy right now. So yes, I'm still up for that. Sounds like a riot. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking riot. It was awesome. Yeah, a couple of days ago yesterday was hilarious. Could not stop. That shit was absolutely drop dead funny. Hell yeah, I'm in. All right, with the skull in between the thumbs up.
He knows what's up.
Yes, we know what's up. Man, I don't know what's up with that also. I can't wait for the second issue of Sin Kill. I can't wait to finish my 3rd issue.
So yeah, like I said, I messed up today. I screwed up that we got this first half hour. We just get to talk freely about whatever. So if you guys have anything you want to, like throw something at us in the chat to talk about, do it, because we don't have a guest in the first half hour. I screwed up.
I have a store.
Yes,
I have a new Kentesi store
at 3 p.m. Next week we'll be doing Aslan at 4 p.m. your time.
Mm-hmm.
If you can make it. That's because I messed that all up today. Don't even make me explain that all again. I screwed it up so bad I had people on the wrong show.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's doing good.
Yes, and for everybody out there, what was I gonna say? Tune in tomorrow on my show at 11 a.m. if you're in the States, 11 a.m. if you're on the Eastern Seaboard, because I'm going to have a 6-hour drawing marathon. And it's going to be fun.
Can't wait.
I already posted about it. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I am going to say that I will be drawing 6 hours for a very, very, very worthy cause. So get your textbooks out. Get the textbooks out to pull out the debit card with the contactless card reader thing. Go blip blip.
everybody loves to get a piece from Rich. Everybody knows Rich's art.
Oh, absolutely. I don't blame them at all, one bit. I'm awesome.
Everybody wants a parada.
Yeah, everybody wants a piece of Rich. That means more than one thing. Absolutely.
Please smash that like, share out
Can't
this
help
stream
it.
because
I'm
we're
just
gonna
so
have
sexy.
Andy Smith. We're gonna be introducing you guys to Adam
Smith.
Adam Smith. Okay, I might have messed that up.
Adam Smith. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Adam Smith is a common name that everybody gets wrong. It's okay. Do not worry about it.
I did. I messed it up in the. Oh my God.
I did.
I'm so horrible.
It's all right. I'm sure he'll be okay with it. Do not worry.
Oh,
he will be
I
fine.
just it on YouTube anyway.
He will be fine. I want to. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So we're gonna have all that. Oh, I got a Pops. I got a store now. I have an Incantessi store. I had one for a couple of days, and I'm gonna throw it up there the next time. Not tomorrow, but the next time I go live, which is probably going to be over at the London show. Oh yes. I think I'm gonna appear. Pops, did we talk about when I'm at the London show on a Saturday or a Sunday or something like that? That there was gonna like you were gonna have a show or something over the weekend, and
Saturday is the 2-year anniversary of the Facebook group, The Comic Related Matters.
Yes, absolutely.
October 23rd, right?
October
so you're going to
23rd.
Be at London Comic Con.
Yeah, but if you want me to show up, I'll live cast, and during a little bit of a break that I'm definitely going to need to take at some point, I'm going to walk around the London. I'm going to walk around that damn show and show everybody what the hell a Comic-Con in London looks like.
I do want to see that, actually. I want you to, if nothing else, just record some stuff that we can play during the show on Monday. Following.
Oh, no, I'm going to go live. I'm going to absolutely go live.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
absolutely go live, and I'm going to be the guided tour guide, and we can talk.
I'm just saying,
definitely.
Record it, because we might want to talk about it again on Monday.
That's okay. I'll record it also.
Saturday, I'm not sure what time I'm going to come out. I might come out multiple times during the day. I might come out during the day and go, hey, it's our birthday, woo! And then I might come out again in the afternoon and go, hey, it's our birthday. But I plan on coming out for sure at 7, which is,
which is midnight, my time.
Yeah, you'll probably be asleep. So
Maybe. I have to get the crud cut out of my face. But yeah.
4. I'll probably come out at 4 earlier in the afternoon, which will be after the con for you, but still, you'll still be awake.
I will be, yeah. I'll be awake at some point.
I mean, I'll let you know for sure either way, but I definitely want to, I mean, it's the birthday of the madness. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to bullshit. We're going to invite people to come out. I hope some of the original members of the madness come out. Some of the original 2-year members.
2-year members.
I mean, it would be really cool to run into them people, man. Have them come out and say, hey, because I mean, geez. Where the heck
it's going to be a great time, man. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. We're going to have a good time on Saturday. We're going to have a good time all the time. Every single time that we have a show and all that other lovely jazz.
Sometimes I look for stuff and I can't find it, and it bums me out because it's really important stuff. But I have no idea where I put it. But I think this is it.
I do.
I think this is it. I got to show this to you because 2 years ago, this guy was the first member of the Comic Related Madness.
Who is that guy?
That's Randy Davis.
Who's Randy Davis?
Randy Davis is a local card or comic collector, dealer, seller that I met a long time ago in different group.
Mm-hmm.
When I made this group, he was the first person. Hit that freaking button, man.
Oh, man.
So I love the fact that he's wearing that classic, that classic X-Men shirt right there. Because that's
yes, that's awesome.
That was one of the first memes I ever made. I just wanted you to know that.
Nicely done, man. Nicely done. We're gonna have. I'm gonna have so much fun with all this. I tell you.
No, not related to Johnny, Ronnie, Donnie, or Paige. Van Zant is a nickname given to me by a special lady because I will do some karaoke of Ronnie. I will sing that skit. I'll do that.
You're more like a Lemmy.
Yeah.
I figured you more of a Motorhead guy.
I mean, I'm much more of I'll tell you how weird it is. I'll tell you how weird it is.
What?
Okay, my top 3: Rush, Skinner, and Black Label Society.
Okay. What about them?
You can't find 3 different styles of good rock like that. I mean, there ain't too many people that's their top 3, but it's like my favorite southern rock band, my favorite metal band, my favorite prog rock band. Those are my top 3. I like Pink Floyd, I like all the old metal, Ozzy and everything, but I mean, when your top 3 are all 3 different genres, then at least you experience all the other shit too.
That is very, very true. Very true.
But no relation. Definitely love them though.
What time is it now? The sexiness of the richness on Comic-Con London. Oh yeah. This is going to be hard to contain. Yeah, the sexiness of the richness is going to be really hard to contain once I get to the London show. Yeah, I'm gonna throw panties at me and stuff like that, and chocolate. And,
I used to own one of them too, Marv.
I was a bassist back in the 90s.
I used to own one of them too.
In the before time. God.
Yeah, there you go. All different kinds
I relate
of
my
stuff.
faith, Streisand, Tupac.
Yeah, all different kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Tupac, Prince, and lots of U2. U2? Really? Zach is wild. Ooh, play on words there. Ooh, ah.
Oh,
London on Fire, you mean this at the Sin Killer?
No, Mike, it's a nickname, bro. If
it is
you
a
look
nickname.
in the Madness, if you look at the admins of the Madness, you'll see another Pops. That's the real me. Right? This Pops Van Zant was a nickname. I figured it was a great stage name to use when I started doing this. When I first started doing this, I didn't know if I wanted people to know what my real name was.
You don't have to tell anybody your real name. It's okay.
Well, it's now it's common knowledge. It's like I'm in the group as an admin, Pops. It's not like I'm trying to hide who I am anymore. But back then, I didn't know what I was doing, and So yeah, it's a stage name. It sounds good. It rolls off the tongue well. People, can I say as a nickname? I had a whole load of people in Phoenix. They call me that. It's not my name, but that's what they call me. So.
Oh God, what was it again? You are now comics Gandalf.
Oh yeah.
Hey Rich, look under that desk. Yeah. What? I just looked under the desk. There's. What do you want me to find, Dory?
She wants to look under the desk.
Well, she ain't looking at under this desk. She can't see it because I'm 8 time zones away. So, well, I ain't showing anybody what I got under this desk. It'll scare people, frighten them. No, go away. Don't poke my eye. Just have a pen there. So. I'm feeling very Norm Macdonald today. I'm sorry that he passed away. He was very funny.
Oh, I love Norm, dude.
Yeah, his impersonation of Burt Reynolds was the shit. He nailed it all the fucking time. And I ever wondered if Norm Macdonald ever did that in front of Burt Reynolds, because if he did, Burt Reynolds would punch him in the face. He would know. Burt Reynolds just You don't. One thing I've noticed is some of the. I saw a couple of like shows when Burt Reynolds showed up on Johnny Carson, and there was this other actor. I forgot
We're
who it
gonna
was.
have to research that. We're gonna have to
Yeah,
see if
he
they
made
ever
it. He
talked
was
about it.
a complete fucking fool, and Burt Reynolds was really not impressed at all. And I thought he was gonna like. I mean, this is like Burt Reynolds in his like 50s or 60s or something. I thought he was gonna clock the guy, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're gonna get knocked out by Burt Reynolds in his 60s on the fucking Tonight Show. Shut your mouth, really, shut up before he kicks your ass. Because Burt Reynolds and his mustache, they took no shit, especially from some little pissant comedian or whoever the hell it was. And sorry, no. The answer is no. I would never mess with Burt Reynolds. So I would wonder out loud if
There's
Norm
10 people in the
Macdonald, whenever
chat.
he did a Burt Reynolds invitation, how he felt about that. But anyway, all right, you got something open up. Sorry about that. What's
I
that?
don't know. No, I was just gonna add. There's 10 people in the chat. Okay.
Hello, 10 people.
I bought, I guess, 2 different books that came from Indie Planet. Okay.
Yes, let's see
One
what they
of
are.
them was Dojo Kun's Siamese, which I've already opened. I have another one here, and it doesn't say who it's from, what it is. And I like to open these with the creator. So if any of you sent this to me or know who sent this to me, please hit me up. Let me know so I can get the creator on with me when I open it. Thank you. Because Indie Planet doesn't say anything on it. I don't know what it is, who it got it from, nothing. You know, so one of those weird things, right?
Yeah, it's always weird.
Yes, it is a well-known name.
It is a well-known name.
It's also a great, a great nickname. Trust me.
Leonard Skinner.
When you walk into a bar on karaoke night in Phoenix, and some people are like, "Hey, Vincent!" They know they're getting Skinnered tonight. You know you're getting Skinnered tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh shit.
First time I saw Pop's Buffalo Bill came to mind. What the fuck? Buffalo Bill? Since when? Oh my God.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. Tell me why they call him Buffalo Bill. The newspapers won't say. Yeah, Comics Gandalf. Definitely Comics Gandalf.
I'm growing this out until CromCon. So that
all right, that sounds pretty cool.
I can play. I mean, I have to do a different like costume 3 days in a row.
Oh boy.
So one of them's gonna be obviously the Comics Gandalf. I'm gonna play what I've been dubbed. You know.
Yes.
Got to. And you know, there's another one that I'm gonna do that after I shave this all off the next day.
You're gonna be fucking unrecognizable. No one's gonna know what the hell you are. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he wearing Pops' hat? Did he kill him?
Oh, no,
my God, he's dead.
I don't think the hat's gonna fit into any of the costumes, seriously, unless I cosplay myself at some point.
That's not. I would not want to cosplay as myself. I already inhabit this body. It's enough.
I have been in comics. I can do that. I can cosplay myself. Hey, Adam, you want to hit that link in your Facebook chat? Come on.
Yes, I sent it to him again just in case he loses it or anything. Let's see Adam's face. All right, Adam, show up. Where the hell are you, man?
This is Compliments of Rich Parada. We're going to introduce you all to an artist you may not have seen before.
He is completely absent from any type of American audience, save the one time he appeared on my YouTube channel, the Richness Art Show. I met this kick-ass gentleman over at MCon Nottingham when I exhibited there about a month ago. Does fate exist? No.
Yes, we know the Freebirds. Yes, we do.
Yeah, they do.
Fabulous Freebirds. Yes.
Weren't those the wrestlers? Those are the wrestler guys. Yeah, Michael Hayes. And Adam Smith is a really cool kid. He has a hell of a story. You know, I mean, we only have a half hour to talk about it, but I think he's a rather focused and really, really good illustrator. And just like someone would give me a chance or something like that, I wanted to pay it forward and at least give this kid, a little bit of an American audience outside, an American audience aside from the one that he already has in the UK, and it's really great. I have to be honest, meeting artists and other people from the UK and how they feel about comics and how they feel about cosplay and conventions and stuff. It's a nice perspective, even though it doesn't differ that much, but there's different parts of it. So is this gentleman here yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? I'll fucking message this guy. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna be really obnoxious and say, waiting for you.
While we're doing that, if you check out the that avatar right there, check that avatar out right there.
Yeah, that's
now minus the background because we couldn't make an NFT with all those other comics on it that we don't own the rights to any of those. But there are NFTs available of that Crom sitting in judgment. We call it Crom in judgment. There are NFTs available of that. If anybody wants them, there's also NFTs of the Monday Madness Crom.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. Okay. You can get an NFT of that guy, and you can also get NFTs of the comic related unboxing, the Crom eating the envelope. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Crom eating the envelope. We have those available, and the Hollow Crom Con is the one that we did. This Pumpkinhead Crom will be available only during Crom Con. There's only 25 of them. They are serial numbered, time locked. You'll never see them again. Mm-hmm. And there's only 22 left. 3 have already been spoken for. So if you're into NFTs, y'all, we got a NFT gallery now. We're trying to, branch out into other things, help artists sell art however we can. Now we got Mr. Adam Smith.
Oh my God, he's there. Holy shit.
Hi.
Adam, what's up?
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he's here.
I'm good.
Everybody, I am happy to introduce this gentleman by the name of Adam Smith. And you've already heard me say it once before, but I'm going to say it again. I met this gentleman at NCOM Nottingham, the first convention I've been to in over 2.5 years, and I was more than pleasantly surprised by this young man's art skill and the way that he takes care of business. He was on my YouTube channel a couple of weeks ago when we had something of a live art jam, and he drew one hell of a picture. And we are here to talk to this gentleman, and here he is. Adam, say hello to your new American audience.
Hello, American audience. Yeah, I mean, this is surreal to me. I mean, the only Americans I ever really talk to are people that I play games with. And
and then there's me.
I mean, yeah, but I know. Yeah, it's surreal, but no, it's brilliant. No, it's really good to actually finally say hello to everybody.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good to have you here, dude. Good to have you here. Yeah. I'm sure you met Pops, Adam Pops.
Hey,
welcome
Pops.
to the madness, my friend. How you doing?
Yes.
It's great.
It is finally good to actually say hello to you, because all I've really ever done on the page is just post a couple of photos every now and then. Oh, is this good? Is that good? But it's really cool to actually wave at people and say hi. Yes, I do exist.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm looking at the couple of things that Rich sent me right now. I was about to pop up on the screen here.
Yeah, wow. I said this to Rich. It's really difficult to pick 4. He was like, pick 3 or 4, and we'll talk about them. And I was like, I don't know which ones I'm going to pick, because I mean, I know this sounds stupid, but I like all of the things that I've done. Really, I really do.
That's your typical artist, though. Most of you don't like your own art. You really love the guy that you're emulating or the people that gave you the inspiration, but y'all are like, it just ain't good enough yet. It just keep saying that and keep making good art, okay? Because your art's good, and if you're not happy with it, that means you're going to improve it.
And I do sometimes. I get to the point where I have to literally take myself away from it because I over improve, I over touch. and then
Yeah,
it
sometimes
ends up
there's
going wrong.
some once in a while, Adam. There is sometimes too much of a good thing. All right, what's the story behind this one aside from the obvious Hollywood reference, holiday reference?
Obviously it's a Halloween thing. But a couple of friends, because a lot of the art which I do, or a lot of the things that I do draw, they end up coming from friends of mine in Discord groups. And again, they're people that I've met over time, over video gaming, chatting, meeting, just genuinely being sort of sociable. And they kind of wanted an idea for almost like a tattoo, but they didn't want it to be Halloween, spooky, ghost, and nastiness, but they wanted it to sort of still have a skull, pumpkin-esque sort of thing. And because obviously I do quite a bit of cartoony or animes and things like that, they thought, could you try and that sounds weird, but cute up the skeleton. So that's what I ended up doing here. Was sort of giving them a tattoo idea that was it's still got the Halloween theme in it, but it's not your comic sort of ghost, snarly wolf or anything like that. It's actually quite I know it sounds weird, it's almost like a soft type of thing with the skeleton, the pumpkin, the hat. The leaf was just a little sort of addition to it, because I don't know what it was, I just really like drawing leaves. And yeah, that's what I ended up doing. But that again, that's a mixture.
It looks like the kind of art I'm gonna find on a hot lady's ankle.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I mean, I'm hoping that's where it ends up. Because the best thing about that as well is if it does end up there, I've got an excuse to look. Because I drew it. I want to look.
Perfect.
That's
perfect.
Yeah. I like it quite a bit.
What else we got here? Oh,
yes, yes. This is the one he was working on when he was live with us.
This was the one I was looking at. So there's a rather popular game that after 19 years they finally made a continuation to their story called Metroid, and the brand new one came out, Metroid Dread, like a week or so ago. And a friend of mine he just absolutely lives and breathes Metroid, was so excited about it. I thought, as a bit of a treat, what I'll do is I will draw a up close and personal Samus Aran, who is the main character, who's based off of the Ripley from Aliens. So she's very sort of badass woman in a suit, gonna kill everything and just fuck over these aliens. Yes. And I just went to town on it, and I thought, I think he'll like that. And yeah, I think when I showed it to him, I think he exploded, but he really liked it. He really, really liked it. Like even now, he still says, sort of thank you. And it's been almost a week.
I would too. That's fantastic. Yeah. The detail on that is just really incredible. And the symmetry on all of that is. I can tell just a tiny, tiny bit that it's a very, very tiny off center, but it's not a knock. What it is the fact that you have a human element with it, and it looks entirely and completely, absolutely naturally drawn. And I love it. I love the detail you put in there. I love the expression of the eyes through the helmet, the gear that she's wearing. It's hard metal, but it's also elegant. It's really, really good stuff, man. Honestly, I fell in love with that for a minute. Immediately.
I am not gonna lie. I look at that face and I look at my own art and I want to take it off the wall.
It's so funny because I drew that as a standard rendered face, thinking I need to fit a face inside what is kind of a compact helmet without making it look like she's stuck in a lift door, which is why the mouth is a little bit off center. I got it a bit sort of pushed over, but I had to try and do that. And someone the other day went, I didn't realize Cara Delevingne played Samus. So I was like, what? Hey, I didn't. It threw me off. Nice, I was like, man. I know I was meant to draw a face, but I didn't realize I actually made it look like someone. So, but yeah,
it's ridiculously good. That's just.
But
nuts.
yeah,
That really is
I
nuts.
did. I've fallen in love with that a bit as well. To the point in which I think if somebody said to me, you know what, I'd pay for that, I'd be like, hey, you know what, you might not, because it might be on my own wall, actually. It might go over there somewhere. I really like it.
There you go.
Yeah, I really do like it. Yeah, I should like it. I spent enough time on it. What am I on about?
And
Broly. Broly. So I have drawn more Brolys than I have drawn anything in my life. A lot of the people who are in this Discord, they are huge anime fans. They love all walks of anime and the mangas and all this sort of thing. And one of the guys who, I mean, I've got to kind of thank him in a way because he got me back into drawing on more regular basis. He kind of said to me, can you draw me a Broly? So I drew him a Broly and a Goku because I was like, I'm going to go extra. He now has that. That's in his house. I framed it. I sent it to him. That's now in his house. And then over time, he was like, could you draw this? Could you draw this? And over time, it was, I've now drawn 4 Brolys for this guy.
That's a lot of Brolys.
It's a lot of Brolys.
It's a lot of Brolys.
Yeah, or I've at least drawn something with Broly in it 4 different ways. And this was the one that I personally think came out the best when I drew Broly. That was
I like the perspective on it. I love the perspective on it. I mean, you really got that dynamic down. You really do. So that's a hard thing to do. It really is.
So the shot there that I took that from was in the movie, the Dragon Ball Super film. Broly is basically fighting Goku and Vegeta, and off screen to this picture, Frieza kills Broly's dad and then goes, oh no, look what they've done to your father. And that is the shot that's in the film of him rushing to grab Frieza in the face, basically. That's why he's got his hand out, because 2 seconds after that shot, and that's why his hand's out. That's why all the ice is blown up, because they're fighting out in the ice. So that's what that is from. It's basically almost like a still version of that moment where he's rushing towards Frieza to just grab him. And I just loved that. And it's also the first time that I properly worked with the alcohol inks that I use. And when I saw what they could do and it came out like that, it just instantly became my favorite picture. Just instantly. Yeah. No, I really do like that Broly. Again, that might end up on my wall.
That's really good. I like the color. Oh, and there's what's that? I forgot the name of it. I forgot. I'm too old to remember.
Oh, so that's a Gundam.
Gundam, yes, Gundam.
That's a Gundam.
That is awesome. I love the detail on
that. And that's my daughter. But yeah, that's
hello.
That's a Gundam. Yeah. That was drawn because my brother and quite a few other friends of mine really liked Gundams, and they started building them, like building models, building Gundams. Now, I don't have the room to build a Gundam, but I have enough room and pencils to draw one, so I did. Again, just off of the fact that they liked Gundam, I drew one for them and was just like, well, you made it, but I drew it. But that is probably one of the most awkward things I've had to draw for a long time, because a Gundam has more lines in it than England has motorways. They're just lines upon lines upon lines.
Well, I would assume that the challenge of this is trying to get the proportions of the form of the form of the battle robot to begin with, and make sure that it's not only proportioned correctly, but also in perspective. That's not an easy thing to do. You know, I mean, you really have to measure everything out. I mean, unless you're like a prodigy or something like that, you know, it's very tough to all of a sudden, you know, to do something like that with unerring accuracy. And what do you use for colors? I mean, do you use watercolor? Do you use markers or something?
So yeah, I use there are a set of pens called Spectrum Noir, and they use sort of like Japanese hairbrushed alcohol inks. So they are brush markers, but they're blendable. So you can go over in the one color marker, and then sort of switch to another one to apply deeper shade, and then switch to another one to sort of, or you can blend two colors together to sort of get another sort of set, because they sort of layer themselves. So one color will go down, and then that will dry, and then the second color you put on will go on top of it, and then as they layer themselves, the shading of the bottom one will show through the top one, and you just got so many options with I really adore them. They go on super, super well. The only downside is you do need to make sure you've got properly sturdy paper, because the bleed on them can be horrific on lighter, thinner paper.
Oh yeah,
it will just
absolutely.
It just bleed, it just frays out. But I don't mind working on thicker paper to get that result.
The thicker paper would definitely hold the marker and whatever watercolor a lot better.
Yeah.
Comic Book Bob says, "Damn, I wish I can draw mechs. I cannot."
Personally, I drew the legs and went from there, because I knew if I was going to cock up in any way, it was going to be either I was going to make huge legs and a tiny body, or I was going to make the body massive and his legs were going to look like they were going to crumple any second. So I drew the legs first as a proportion marker, as you say, measuring it out, then drew everything to the legs, almost like on top of, because then I had an idea of how much body I needed, where his arms needed to actually be, and especially because his one leg is pointing that way, his other one's sort of in that direction. I needed some way of making sure I didn't oversize one of the two bits. So yeah, I drew the legs first and then connected him together from there. Almost drew it like you would build one. There's a set of legs, clip that on there, click that on there, click that on there. Head was last. Dead last was the headpiece. But yeah, again, that was in fact, virtually all of my drawings are because someone likes it or someone has asked and I have responded with drawing, because it's one of the things I know I can do. Yeah, to a standard.
It is a very impressive
You
piece
do
of
it
art.
quite well. Quite well.
You do it very, very quite well. I can agree, you really do. Out of all the stuff that you're doing here and all this other, what are your aspirations when it comes to doing this art? I mean, do you plan on going to any shows exhibiting some of your print art? I mean, do you plan on doing any prints for any shows or anything?
I've honestly never thought about doing any printing or even so much as walking into my local store and saying, hey, I'm an artist, would you be interested in anything to put in your window or whatever? Because we do have quite a few shops around here that if you draw something in pencil and walk over to their window, they will put it in artist's name, this much money, whatever. I've never really put that much thought into it, because whenever I have drawn, it's always been for somebody, because they're like, oh, I'd love a picture of this, I'd love a picture of that. And I've just gone, don't worry about it. Give me a few days and I'll come back to you with an idea. And I've drawn it. And then once I've shown somebody I can draw, it's the word of mouth thing. They tell someone, oh, I know somebody who can draw.
That's how it
and
works.
They've just given me a request, and I've done it. There it is, job done.
That is the best way to do it.
Yeah,
that is
it's just purely been off the thing. But no, I haven't really thought. It's probably because I've drawn more or less trying to keep it in the realm of things that I can do, because going through school, going through all that sort of thing, there are a lot of things I couldn't do. I couldn't do the reading and the writing. I couldn't do any of that business. I was great at sports, but I wasn't very good at the things that mattered.
Yes, you were a football. You were a football, right? Am I correct?
Yeah. The Aston Villa Academy. Yeah, the semi-professional up to a certain point before my lung collapsed and I had to quit. That was where I essentially got a lot of my sort of decisions made was in high school, because it's like, okay, I couldn't read and write because I've got, like, sort of difficulties in the way of, like, with the dyspraxia and things like that. I can't read, I can't write, can't do these sort of things. There were many things I couldn't do, but there were some things I could do. And when I started showing the fact that I could draw and people enjoyed the fact I could draw, I decided that that's what I was going to do. That's where I was going to go. It's why I'm so into things like video games and everything, because it's where I can be or do something or be something that I'm not necessarily in the real world. I can sort of get away from this. I can't do it. I can't read. I can't write. I can't do this sort of mindset. And I can actually do something to where people go, you're good. You're really good. And when people started asking me if I could draw this, if I could draw that, rather than sitting there and going, mate, what that? You're only using me because you can draw. I sort of flipped it round, and they sort of looked like me, because I know what it's like being the guy that can't do something. I know what it's like to be that guy that can't do something. And they can't draw, but they wish they could. They read and write, and I wish I really could very well. So it's like, okay, I know what it's like to be you. I know what it's like to be in your shoes, where you really want to do something, but you can't. And it made it a lot easier to draw for those people, because it's just sort of like, I'll do you a favor because I know what it's going to feel like to suddenly have something in your hands that you really wanted.
Yeah.
And without me, you wouldn't have had it.
True.
That's what I really like about it. And again, it's been the reactions of people picking it up and being sort of like, oh my days, this is insane. Oh wow. And seeing, their face go up a couple of shades of color, that has kept me going as long as I have.
Well, that's the best part of art. The best part of creating something and then someone loving it. It's a lovely feeling when you're appreciated for the work you do. It's also it's a lovely feeling when you have all of that together, and it can border on narcissism, especially from me, because I'm a natural narcissist. I don't shut the fuck up. But
wow.
but the thing, it's yeah, I know. But the thing is that when you're recognized for your skill, it's truly a lovely thing. It really is, man. And I'm glad that you're getting that type of recognition, and you definitely got it from me, because I was really impressed with what you do. And I'm hoping that you get your sequential skills going superly quickly, because the way that you pay attention to detail, if you got your sequentials to the point, where you can do a good job, you'd have no issue getting work in any of the fields that are required. And that's the truth, man.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the top of the hour. We have a few more minutes. Pop, do you want to add anything or ask questions?
Well, I was gonna say I wanted you to know, Adam, that like right after that con where Rich met you, he was like, "We got to get Adam on the show."
Yeah.
I mean, he's not lying when he said he wanted to get you recognition right away. He was like, "Get him into madness, get him on the show." He told me about you, and I was like, "This is what we do. We try to get eyes on people that don't have the big promotions behind them. They don't have somebody that's marketing for them. That's why I kind of built this, like, to help you guys. Then it became networking. It became more. It just kept becoming bigger and bigger. Now it networks other podcasts. It's like people come to the madness that have podcasts looking for people like you to come be on their show. People like you go to the madness looking for podcasts to be on, and everybody can find each other there. And that's what I'm trying to build, is a nice hub where, you can go there. You can, every night there's 5 or 6, 7 different streams going. All kinds of different content being blown out into madness every night. We love doing it that way. It's open to everybody. That's cool. But that's cool.
It is. It's a fantastic thing. It's an awesome format, really. when you think about it, because it's.
I mean, it started out like this, man. It started out. This group was like, "Hey, look what I got today!" We didn't have a format for the group when we started it 2 years ago Saturday, y'all. 2 years ago this coming Saturday, we had no. It was a come on out and talk about what you got at the local comic shop or whatever. Share your it was okay to share your promotional campaigns, because that was what was getting me kicked out of groups, was sharing people's campaigns. So I was like, I'm in a group where you share campaigns, damn it. It's like I got sick of that, that gatekeeping on the groups, who was allowed to talk about their projects and who wasn't. It was like, nah, just come on over here to the Madden and everybody talk about your stuff. Everybody come talk about your stuff. That was what I tried to build, But then COVID knocked out all those cons and everything all last summer, and then it was like, okay, I started doing prom cons, started doing shows, started getting people out here trying to help make money, because they weren't making no money. Now the cons are all coming back, but there's still some people that won't go. There's some artists that don't want to go set up a table yet. They're still a little bit leery,
No, I don't care about that. I jumped headlong. I'm going to continue doing that, man.
There's still some people, fans and creatives alike, that just ain't ready for it yet. So we're still going to do CromCon, and we're going to give them a platform and, give the fans a place to look at stuff without actually going to the con. It's like, here we are. The last weekend of every month, still doing it. This is going to be the 20th time.
I know, but it's obviously work, because like you said, it's coming up for your 2-year birthday. That's incredible. I mean,
it is.
I would honestly be, crazily proud of this. I really would. Like, if ever anything like this and everything was on my mind, I'd be like, man, I am proud of being part of this, because it's really, really good. It's what people need.
There you go.
Need an outlet, don't they?
Somebody who knows your thing over there. He's like Pops and Rich. He's been Pop Culture Avenger says, Pops and Rich, I've been listening while on my glider. Adam must be an exceptional athlete to have made to the Aston Villa Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what it was is I was at school. I kind of left a little bit early, because I couldn't do much academically other than sport. I left a little bit early, and I basically went to do some kind of basic training with the Royal Artillery around here in the area around near us. Got the 214 battery. After doing a bit of basic training, I could have gone on to do a couple of things, but they wanted to try and stick me in the TA. Now, I wasn't into that, because I don't know if anyone's kind of know what the TA is, but they sit around and don't do much. The Territorial Army are only sent out when they can't get anyone else to do anything. So I didn't want to be the guy that sat around, so I decided to go to college. And I did like worldwide destinational travel or something. It was the only thing I could probably get into that wasn't, mechanics or things. And while I was at college, I didn't realize I'd picked the worst thing for somebody who couldn't read and write, because it was all research.
Oh, no.
I was failing kind of hard. But luckily, one of the guys and everything that I knew there was really well connected to Aston Villa. Huge supporter of the club, but he was also connected to it. And we went for one of these, they do a fun day in the community, which is where they open up the academy, 3G Astro and everything, to a bunch of kids around the area to come and have a bit of playing football, and they get to meet the coaches and a couple of players and sit down and have a chat. I went along, played some football, and one of the coaches came over to me and said, "Oh, what are you doing on Sunday? Because we got a match and everything just up the road here. Do you want to come along?"
God.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go for it." And I thought I was going to be invited around to watch. When I got there were no cars. I thought it was a stitch up. Went to the main reception. She said, "Oh no, they're waiting for you down there. Changing rooms on the left." He threw me a shirt, and I was playing that hour. I was thrown straight on. That was my recruitment.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is
And it was
crazy.
the reason he got me in is because of my pace, because I could do 100 meters in 11 and a half seconds in my youth.
There you go.
If we if we had more time, I want to hear more about it because I remember you telling me all about it. We have to introduce our next guest. Pops, do we want to have Adam hang out for a bit or just to say hello?
That's what I was going to say. One of the things that I like to do, and since you guys are both from over there, hey, Chubb, Adam, Chubb.
Hello.
I love introducing people.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm waving that way. My TV's over there. Sorry. I didn't want to look like I was waving at my TV.
I
guys
love
do that.
being able to introduce people to each other, especially you guys are both over there. All three of you guys are over there. I'm the odd man out right now.
Rich, you here too?
You know?
Yeah, I'm here too. Here I am. Yay, here I am.
Rich is in Nottingham.
I am in Nottingham, yes. I am in Cotgrave specifically. But I'm from Brooklyn. You know, so
it's not Nottingham accent.
Yeah, it's God.
we are gonna move forward and talk about married boys, but Adam, you're welcome to hang out and check this out if you want. No, you know, if you have any questions, by all means ask. Because from what I've heard, and I'm just saying from what I've heard, Married Boys #1 was one of the best books in CG last year.
People keep saying this. You know, it's a bit weird.
You don't know why they say it? What?
Why?
It's weird. It's very British. The thing is, what's weird is it's very British. It's a very British comic, and bloody South Africans who've come and landed in England, and you know, took everybody's jobs, and everybody's frozen up.
Yeah, you froze up. But
you're frozen up. Oh no.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're all here. And it just the internet said no for a minute. We blame that on Crom. That's always Crom's fault. That's what he does. He's an internet troll. That's what he does. Okay, he's the mascot of the comic related madness.
And don't we usually have a thing where I just go off on this really heavily profanity laced rant, and then you throw up the warning or something like that where I read it off in a really terrible British accent in some way?
We haven't got there yet. It's
okay, good. I don't know if we're going to get there right now. I'm a little tired, so I'm just going to probably refrain from being completely offensive, and then you have to throw that alarm up.
So what we have today, y'all, is Married Boys Beefheads.
Beefheads.
#2.
Should I explain it?
Yes, please explain Beefheads to us.
Right, I'll start off by it's another installment of the Married Boys. Well, so it's a collection of 4 self-contained stories about the teenage Knights Templar. Thanks for bringing it up. It's almost like a British version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it's 4 British boys. They're quadruplets. They've got birth defects, which prevents them from growing any hair on their heads, and they've got cleft lips.
Oh God!
I had to insert myself in the story somehow. They wear heavy Doc Marten boots, carry cricket bats, and they beat the living crap out of everything that they perceive to be sinful.
Oh Jesus Christ!
That's
hard
British
pounding
gangs.
this way.
Yeah.
That's literally.
Good Christ!
I was going to say that's a Friday.
This is where I'm going to start breaking that censorship thing.
It's
and fuck. I love it.
Yeah, it sounds like a comic book, but actually that's just a Friday night down the road from me.
Well, you got to get inspired by something. I mean, Basham, where they reside, is a bit based on Bristol. You know.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, I live in Worcester, and it's a mental place. But a lot of these things used to go on, especially around Millwall area. If you didn't support the same football team, helmets on, lads, because you're getting battered.
yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. But you know, it's all fun and games, really.
Until you lose an eye.
Yeah.
But it's like that's the general idea. So, and they've got their splinter character, which is like their mentor. It's this drunken Catholic priest who teaches them the ways of the Knights Templar. He's had a past life regression to a time where he was a member of the order, so he remembers all the fighting techniques and all that, and puts them on his mission. Basically, it's he radicalized these four children with developmental disabilities to do his bidding. So make of that what you will.
This art is outrageous. Who's the artist? Are you the artist?
Yeah, artist, writer, choreographer.
This is some, God bloody hell. I don't even know what to make of this. This is so funny. I love it. I'm looking at some of the interior art you have here. Man, you can stage a scene.
Oh, thank you. I'm a big fan of
You can really stage a scene here. This is really good. I really dig this. You're doing a Will Eisner here on one of the pages here, where we have the title of the story, The Liturgy, here on the wall. I haven't seen anything like that since the Will Eisner books that I would read once in a great while with the spirit. I mean, this is just crazy. I love this.
Oh, thank you.
Your expressions here, especially in some of the pages where they look like they're eating the guy with the helmet on his head. It's like, it's funny as hell, man.
Check this out, Rick.
Yes.
Check this out.
What?
This is why I do what I do. Right here. Cam Can says, Pops, I'm subscribed to 4 campaigns, 4 Indiegogo, and 1 Kickstarter. I would never have found them if it wasn't for you.
Hell, Pops.
Please don't.
Hell, Pops.
That's why I do it, y'all, so that, you guys can find them. They can find you, fans and creators and podcasters. That's why I do it, man. That's why I do it. I love it. Thanks for appreciating that, Cam Can, because that's why we do it, man, right there. Carry on.
Okay.
I was going to add something before we get too deep. But it's not meant to be a piss take. It's not meant to make fun of people's religious beliefs. It is black humor. It is some really dark sort of comedy. But I don't go into the whole. I don't know if I had to liken it. It's almost like the same. Have you ever heard of Ariella, a warrior nun, Antarctic Press?
Maybe.
Okay,
yeah.
Where the heroes are the Catholic Church essentially, and they fight demons. It's not quite like that, but it's the same sort of starting point in that sense.
Well, see, I'm a big fan of the history of the Templars. Everybody's always trying to figure out what happened to the Grail, blah, blah, blah. Everybody, it's like I'm a big fan of those kind of historic mysteries. I'm also a big fan of comedy. So you took something that I'm already interested in, and you went and made it funny, I'm down. I mean, what can I say? That's the kind of stuff I love, man, is things that make me laugh.
Yeah, you gotta look. I believe, especially if you're going to be discussing heavy stuff, and there is a lot of heavy stuff that I go into, you got to take the edge off with a bit of comedy. You definitely have to do that. Well, I try and do. I can't help myself. I'm a perpetual piss taker. I have, in the worst scenario, I'm the guy. I'm the guy I'm the first one to crack a joke in poor taste.
Yes,
but that's just my character, and it kind of goes into my comic books.
Yeah,
that's the one of the first pages. Yeah, I really like this over here. It's like you're setting the stage here, and the lettering over here goes with the curve of like the pattern of how you're laying out the page. That's really admirable. I really like that, because what you're doing is you're leading the reader along instead of just what this is. I mean, you're just adding to the effect of it just by putting the lettering in there. Yeah, this is really good stuff. And is this like Copic marker, or is this just watercolor or something along those lines? It looks like it's marker.
It's ink. It's ink wash.
It is ink wash. Okay, yeah, it's really fantastic. Wow. This is the part where I start fanboying all over the floor with this one. Let me take a
I'm
look.
really into Jack Davis, Will Eisner, Wally Wood, like the old EC.
Yeah, it shows. It definitely shows. Especially, I mean, I said it before with the liturgy in the wall across by Chubb, and it by Chubb.
Dude,
You even put your name there, man. You're conceited. I love it. Anyway, so here I am. I'm looking at this now. Yeah, this over here with the guy still carrying the cross and the crowd here. This is really impressive, man.
Those crowd scenes killed me.
No, you think? You think? Why do you think for my graphic novel I have like what, maybe 4 characters? That's it? Like no, I'm not drawing that many. Fuck. No. Yeah, it's awesome-tacular. This guy's really good. Look at this. And the expressions here are fantastic. They really are. They're creepy. Jesus, they're creepy. Man, whatever you're trying to do, you succeeded. It looks great.
Thank you.
I really like this one. You got all these little dinklages.
Yeah, I know. It's like little dinklages trying to eat the guy eat Buckethead from like Guns N' Roses and shit. It's like, yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna stab you in your face while I eat your brains, and the other one shoves this pool stick up your arse. Captain America, and it's like boot. Then he plays like the guy from Captain America, Winter Soldier, where it's like, haha, I am Batroc, and I will kick you. And you kick the midget. Oh my God, you kicked the little person. Right in the hooch.
Yeah, there's a lot of making fun of midgets, I'm afraid. I'm gonna get called names for that, I'm sure, in a few years. When the revolution starts.
Really? The coat of arms? I freaking love it.
Yeah, this is awesome. Jesus Christ. You are a sick man. you are a demented son of a bitch. I love you. You're my new best friend.
Close to that stretch goal now. So yeah, just a few more backers, and everybody will get a sticker like that. So
I
want to see this yes, I am very impressed with what you've accumulated. You have 156 backers. You got a week left. And you're already at like 8,500 quid, give or take. Man, you should be really proud of yourself. This is your second campaign.
Yeah. So the comics from the first campaign has already been printed. I'm selling them on this campaign too as an add-on. So
nicely done, man.
That's their origin story. You don't need to have read these to enjoy the collection, because it's like these are 4 self-contained stories. Yeah.
I have to point out that nobody has grabbed an original page.
Somebody has, but I what I did was the original page was an add-on before. But then some people were telling me, put it on as a separate share, because somebody might buy something now and then later on they'll go for a page without wanting to back another comic. So I put on, I think I've sold about 3 original pages.
Good. Y'all, look, I know I got art people out there that love having pages. I know I do. Y'all need to check this one out, because this was one of the best books in Comicsgate last year. Oh. At least book one book.
It was.
Everybody was talking about this one. And if you mention it on a stream that's, on any of them streams, if you mention this book, everybody's like, dude, that book was so good. And there was really a lot of good books last year. So that's high praise out there in their circles. That's high praise out there when they're talking.
Crazy.
You got Bancroft and everybody saying, "Oh yes, this book is wonderful." I wish I could do that Bancroft. It's a wonderful book. I can't do an Australian accent to save my life.
Michael Bancroft. Oh yeah. That's right. I saw you in the chat. I saw you in the chat there. Yeah.
Yes. I'm in the chat everywhere, man. Part of what I do is go hit all them shows and make sure I share them everywhere else. I'm trying to get as many eyes on you as possible. I go to them shows strictly to share them out to the rest of the network.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
This is my job. What's up, Junior?
Hey, you right?
You look like you've been out playing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, man.
So you got the Chubb, and you got Rich, And this is Adam. Adam lives in England. Those guys, all three, live in England, dude.
Damn.
I've never been there.
I know you've never been there. Maybe someday, huh? Maybe.
Yeah, pack a coat.
Send you over there to do a roving report at London Comic Con 2040.
Exactly the same stuff you'll see in Comic Cons in the US, I'm sure. It's just Star Wars and Game of Thrones, and and just this little corridor with the comics book, a few tables with comics book people, starving for attention, or just literally starving.
Mm.
Oh yes, do you guys want to show play the video?
Yes, I do.
Did
Yes.
such an awesome job on that track that he recorded for me.
So you're at $11,602 US, 156 backers. You got 8 days. Y'all ready to see this video? I had to mute myself and all kinds of other stuff first, but
here we go. Never far from a bloodstained paddle. Heading to the bar with my brothers holding hip to metal. I smell sinners and I swear I'm running out of cheeks. Father, forgive me, but my tolerance is getting weak. Should I flatten them out or should I take a shot? Bottoms up before I pile up some body parts. The devil's in the bottle, so I guzzle from a glass. With every sip, I feel like taking out the city's trash. A fitting job for a quad of rowdy dumpster babies. We cheat to death, it's only fair that we replenish Hades. Or we could pray to repent and let God sort them. I'd rather make them confess and go to war on them. Stop it. Stop it. Verse 2, the perfect setup for the proper sequel. It's proper piece of comics, Mary boys, there is no equal. Despite our mother's worst intentions, yeah, we walk the valley and cast a shadow with death, the wickedness surrounding. Just want to go to the tavern and pound a couple lagers, but now my boots are painted red.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I was happy. I mean, I'm not a hip hop guy, but he did like this rave where he did this hip hop review of my first comic that was just so funny and so clever. I was like, dude, can you do something almost like Beastie Boys or whatever for my campaign video? And he disappeared, and I thought, he's not going to have time. And then he just came up with he just sent me the track. I was like, okay, wow, very talented dude.
That is awesome. That is really good.
very good stuff. I love it.
It is
Really
very good stuff, man. It really is. I'm really digging this.
Just cracks open a can of Sitski and goes for it.
Yeah,
It is a great ad. And
Adam?
Sin Killer is saying hilarious. I gotta go catch some Z's. Awesome art, Adam. An awesome stream, guys in chat. See you all around, lovely people. See you later, Brianna.
Bye, Brianna.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Dude.
This is some really awesome stuff. Really is. So now we're gonna look at the tiers we have here. So do we want to talk about the tiers?
Sure, yeah. I've only got I got 4 tiers basically.
It's a nice, simple campaign. I like it. Nice and simple.
It's just, because I thought if it clutter up too much, it'll just be too complex. But it's so that top one is basically for people who back the first one and just want all the new stuff. So at a discounted price, if you had to buy it individually. So that's the Lager tier, and it's got 2 copies of the comic, each with a different cover. There's wraparound, the normal cover and the variant cover. There's embroidered patch with the mantra for this campaign.
Hold on. God dang it. Pops, pay attention to what you're doing. Jeez. That's what happens that's what happens when you try to do too much. You just blow it. All right, are we back up here now? Let me get back up here. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So you get it was the embroidered patch, because I mean it's a very punk sort of concept, and they did a patch for the last campaign, mostly because I wanted to put patches on my jacket and stuff. So I did that. There's a booklet called the Beefhead's Companion, which is going to have sketches, thumbnails, and just notes on references and things like that. Because I do realize a lot of people who read this stuff aren't familiar with British culture and some of the references. So I'm just going to do
bring tears to my eyes. Oh, good.
That's our friend Mr. Price. The big package.
Okay.
You know who that is from the bargain bin.
Oh,
right. Why is he Facebook user?
Yes, that's Rob. That's Rob Price.
Rob, are you okay?
UK bargain bin. That guy. Big package.
Finish the show, so that's what I was lingering on it. He's in Germany.
Yeah, you guys are all over the place, man. That's one of the things that I love about what has happened to this channel and this group the most. We got people all over the world getting involved in what we're doing. It's fun. I love it.
One weird thing, though, I'd love to see some. I mean, one of the biggest comic book industry in Europe is the Franco-Belgian guys, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of them on streams because they kind of keep to themselves. Everything's in French or Dutch,
Mm-hmm.
So it's that. If you're not into that, it's a big language divide. But they make amazing comic books, and they got a massive industry comparison to the US industry. So I'm like, I wish there was some crossover there.
Maybe we need to get our buddy Mike Jimmy over there in the Netherlands to rattle some skulls. We need some of that America. What, Rich? What?
No, nothing. I've been no, I'm okay. I've just been feeling a little bit tired or something.
Well, I mean, what is it, like 10:30 over there or something?
Yeah, but these guys are here just as late, so I'm not going to gripe and bitch about it. I'm just, I'm not going to complain that, oh, you go to bed now and get milk cookies and someone read your story. Like, yeah, as long as she has big titty.
Now we do have some other stuff happening tonight. Now, y'all,
I know. I have to wait.
We got Lola, the Indie Princess, coming out.
Uh-huh. Who's on the bill tonight?
Spotlight on.
Who's still on the bill to rock up tonight?
I have 2 more shows to do tonight.
Oh, jeez.
I work, bro. I work as much as I can. We're gonna be out here with Lola, the Indie Princess, at 6, and then Chris Fisk, Infinitales will be out here with him at 8. So,
excellent.
Yeah, we work until the computer dies, bro.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm just sitting here listening to it grind, man. You guys don't know. I woke up this morning and it was blue screen. So yeah, we're fighting the rapid decline of a hard drive.
Well, let me ask you a question, Chubb. When was forgive me? When was the first one released of the Merry Boys?
We fulfilled it in May 2020.
Okay, all right. So that's over a year ago.
Yeah,
that's over a year. How did you what did you do to keep up now, not that you would lose interest in a book like this, because this looks great, but a year is a long time. It's a more than relatively long time to be dormant, or at least working on something in between. I mean, how did you keep up the knowledge of your book? I mean, how did you what did you do? Did you post art occasionally? Did you go live or anything? I mean, maybe a couple of people wouldn't mind getting a little bit of tips and tricks in case anybody has to wait an X amount of time between publishing issues.
Well, like John Malin says, you got to grab it all and do stuff on YouTube. So, and you got to get a mailing list together, which is what I did. So, mailing list, putting up some art, pump the social media. We've got a show, CG UK, Carry On Streaming. which is basically Comicsgate creators in the UK. We stream once a week. We talk about our individual projects and just have a fun show. We've got a little formula going. We've got our little group of watchers. It's just fun stuff, and it keeps you in the mindset. That's basically it. What Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, those are the main things that we do. And of course, the YouTube. But but the mailing list, I'd say, is probably the most important bloody thing you can get. I think I had about 500-600 people on my mailing list, so it's a slow burn. But yeah, it's just doing the work early on, it's just the reason the books tend to take long is because I just don't have that much time. But everything has been. I've got final pencils on the whole thing, and now I just have to go through the laborious project of inking everything. So I've given myself hopefully enough time just to finish that off. But I think everything works story-wise, design-wise, all that. It's literally just polishing the apple now and printing and posting it out to people. Is that Rob? I think
that the art story on Mary Boys was in a class of its own to keeping up people's minds too. Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, it is. It's something that it's art that I've never seen before, but it's still fantastic.
I don't know exactly what Marv's referring to. Only CG, or can anyone join?
Well, you know what it's like. Once you join us, you are CG. Forever.
It's pretty much. I don't regret declaring myself CG. I don't regret it at all. I didn't change the show to you have to be CG. I didn't change the group to you have to be CG. CG is about being inclusive, right?
Yeah. No, it's not my rules. It's just that you know what it's like. If you see on somebody's on the wrong show speaking to the wrong people, if you don't do what other people tell you to do, then you basically put into the same category as a deplorable, and that kind of culture is obviously wrong, and I'm making fun of that.
I was already a legend before I started hanging out with these reprobates. Who is this?
That's Rob Price from CG.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I said this is something Bristolian Dave would say.
The people on his show, yeah, that's what he's saying. Christ. He's talking about the people on his show, exactly.
Oh, they're holy shit.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh God, those guys are like contagious in some way.
What are they, Marv?
I don't think there's a lot of food or hair pulling involved. Yeah, that's true.
And yes, the book does look great. And like I said, I heard nothing but great things about the first one. So, I'm very much looking forward to it. What's that? Rob Price. Oh, Rob Price. There you go. That's our Facebook user. And we knew that. But for those of you who didn't, that's Rob Price. He tried to send a pic.
Hey, Rob.
Who are you sending the pic to? I had to go over to Facebook to try to find that. Oh. Let's see.
It's not a rude pic, I hope, Rob. You're supposed to send those pics on WhatsApp, not on,
Oh, that's good stuff. Well, it's in the chat on Facebook. You guys can go look at the picture if you want to. It's a big package pic. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, it's easy campaign as far as picking a tier. You don't have a million variants. You don't have all that extra. Pick one of them tiers. The only thing that I would suggest adding to this, my friend, is something I suggest to everybody: a retail tier.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. That's a good point.
5 or 10 books at a discount so the retailers can, like, if they like it, I mean, if they're hearing about it, you know they want it on their shelves because people are buying it, you know, I mean, and the people are talking about it. And I'm just saying, those retail tiers, they help the numbers go up.
And people can pull together. It's just the post. I'll figure out the post. That's a really good point. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna let people know.
And
I should have done it at the beginning.
I do have friends that are known to pick those up, like Pop Culture Avenger, Will from Creators Outlet.
Oh yeah.
Mike Jimmy over there in the Netherlands likes to pick up them retail packages and then sell them when he goes to the con. You know, that's the main thing. If somebody wants 10 of them or 5 of them, by all means make them available. Right there.
Retail tiers made a big difference on my campaign.
Yeah, like I think Marv sold 3 or 4 of the retail tiers.
Oh,
wow. That helps bump you up in the numbers, you know. I mean, the more copies you get out there too, right? You all know what word of mouth does. Well, the more copies that are out there where people can get them in their hot little hands.
That's a very good
tell
point.
Your friend, you know, I mean.
That's the one thing I don't like about, the crowdfunding model. I mean, I love the crowdfunding model. The only problem is that it's always low circulation. You know, that's all. I want as many people as possible to read my books, you know.
And that's why I try to get as many eyes on them all as possible. You know, I mean, I see stuff up on Twitter that my friends on Facebook have no idea about. You know, I want to bring that campaign down to that group on Facebook. I got stuff that shows up in my group on Facebook that the people up on Twitter don't know nothing about. I make sure the people up on Twitter see it. You know, it's like 2 almost entirely different audiences.
Yeah, it's true. Some people just don't want to go on Twitter. I understand that.
And some people don't go on Facebook, you know.
I know.
You know, I mean, some people just hate one or the other. You know, the problem is we're not reaching the audience that hates both. And there's a lot of people that don't social media. So that's where those retail tiers really come in. That's when your book or these small distributors that are popping up for indie comics like Liberty. That's where moving your book and putting it on store shelves makes the biggest difference.
Yeah.
You know, and that's ultimately any goal that I've ever had. Everybody knows right from the beginning, it's been getting these books at my local comic shop so I don't have to pay 20, 10, 15, 30, whatever to have it shipped to me every freaking book I want. Okay, I want them on the store shelf at the store that I bought, so I can just walk in and get your book and your book and your book and your book for a basic cover price that everybody's happy with, and I don't have to pay to have it shipped to me. How wonderful would that be?
Yeah.
That's my goal. Get you guys books on the store shelves. Now, the big 2, they're working with me. They're cutting titles all the time. They're opening up shelf space in these retail shops. They're working with us. They're making space for you guys' books on those shelves in those stores. Take advantage of it. You know, it's not just putting up a retail tier, but if you have comic shops local, when you put that retail tier up, send them an email with that link. Go check it out. I'm trying to put these on your store shelf. I'm selling cheaper, a little bit cheaper to you than I am to everybody else because you'll buy more, whatever. You know how that works, right? It's all relative, you know. But in the end, I'm never going to see it on my store shelf unless people start really selling their books to the retailers. So always, every campaign, everybody, put a retail tier up.
That is very true.
Yeah, preach. Yeah, great idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that before I go to bed.
There's also a couple in the madness. There's a couple of small distributors, Liberty Entertainment Distribution and
I know them, yep.
Comics Mainstream. which is over there on the West Coast. They're actually putting old school spinner racks like in dispensaries and smaller stores, and dude keeps the spinner rack stocked, and people that go into the dispensary and buy themselves a little weed, comic books, all right.
Yeah. Wow.
It all just goes hand in hand, right? So, if you look into Madness, Adam Watson and Barry and Grant are the two different guys that are running those. Anything you can do to get your books out in front of more people, man, that's the way I look at it. So, once the campaign's over, you want to print up extra or have them print up like some over here in the U.S. and distribute them here. I mean, those kind of things can be worked out.
Yes, they can.
That's good advice. Thanks, Pops. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I know you want to get your book out into as many hands as possible, and what I'm trying to do is get as many people to see it and network as many different angles, whatever it is. Hey, if you want to sell some NFT art of married boys, I got you on that too.
Right? That's actually something I've been thinking about. Just taking the first sketch of them I did and make that into an NFT. But
I actually have a team in place for that now. I actually have a Madness NFT art team. Intense Webs and iFinance working with me. It's like a 3-pronged thing. I'm the face. I know all the people that do art. The one guy knows how to mint them. The other guy is the finance guy that helps us keep it all rolling, keep it all together and legal and actually have an NFT art team. It's amazing what's happened to me in the last 2 years. Oh my God, it's too much actually, but I'm rolling with every angle to try and help you guys make money, whatever it is.
I haven't even thought of that. It's just things that link. I'm not done with what's happening. That's the problem.
Yeah, I get it. There's so much weird shit going on out there. You guys know, there really is. But for me, it's like any angle. I know what an STD is. NFT, what's that? Marv, we did a whole video. It's the featured video on my YouTube channel. We did a whole video about how to get involved. Actually, even had somebody set up a wallet, and we sent them some free NFTs during that stream. Just because I had never sent any out before. I had some in my wallet. I had never done it. So it was like I got to learn how to do it, how to send some out, kind of learn. I got to learn something that night too, but there's, a whole video about it. We had both the guy who mints them and the finance guy out there. One of them was in the chat and the other one was actually in the stream with me. And a whole bunch of people are watching. We got like 75 views on that video so far. So I'm hoping some people will start getting with me wanting to make some NFTs, man.
But tell me, Pops. So if I had to take a sketch, and I made it into an NFT, do I need to destroy the original sketch? Is that how it works?
Oh, no. Look, it's like you're just going to make the best high resolution scan of it that you can get. We're going to mint it into an NFT, or you could do 5 and serial number them and time lock them and sell 5 of them. You can make 1, you can make 1,000. It does, there's no, but the more rare, the more you get to charge.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like we made 500 of each of the troll guy of Crom, just to give them away during promotions and stuff like that, and get people interested in what we're doing and how it works. Figure it out. So we're just gonna be giving some away as time goes on. But there is a huge market out there for it that I'm just now learning about, just now figuring out how to get tapped into. So it's new for me, but if you go watch that video, you get an idea what we're about. You can actually get in touch with my guys that actually do the work and get straight, real answers from them, or watching the video, you pretty much get all the answers. You know, I mean, we tried to cover everything.
I'll check it out.
We put in the chat, we got links to the different marketplaces where people are selling them, so you can go look and see what people are selling them for. We got the links to the ones that we have up for sale. You know, I mean, we tried to cover everything and make it as educational as possible. I mean, because like I said, if it's an angle that I can help my artist friends make money, isn't that what I've been trying to do since the beginning? It's not like I'm out here trying to do anything different than
that's true, very true.
Money, you know, so if you want to check that out, it's, you know, the featured video on the YouTube channel. So, you know, and it's pretty much titled, "Hey, NFTs" or some shit like that.
Excellent.
Straight to the point.
It's good stuff. So, I have another show I got to get ready for with my girl Dory. Dory, are you ready? Lola, are you ready, Lola? Yep, we're gonna come out. We're gonna talk about Lure on Kickstarter. So,
all right.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
So, I want all you guys to tell everybody where they can find you, where they can look at what you do. You know, we'll start with you, Chubb. Go ahead.
I'm mainly on Twitter, and it's MaryBoys1, the number 1.
All right.
So simple. And on Facebook, if you look for Maryboys on Facebook, there's a page there. It's got all the information. Basically, those two things. I've got a YouTube channel, but I don't do as much over there. It's not like I update it every week. It's just a few. So look for Proper Comics on YouTube on that. Yeah.
Where can we find you, Adam?
I mainly stick to Facebook and Discord. I don't normally do the Twitter thing and other things like that. I mean, pubs on a Saturday, you know, football pitches on a Sunday.
I love it. No, you're
I mean, yeah, you know, that's I'm basically Discord or Facebook. I don't have any of these YouTube things and stuff, but yeah, I'm about.
Well, now you did join the madness, so you are plugged in now.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I'm
anything you
part
want
of that.
to show off, you're more than welcome to drop in the madness. Any announcements you want to make about future projects, just, you know, you're plugged in now, so you'll be in the know of everything that's going on in our circle.
Yes,
Yeah, no, it's brilliant to be here. Like I said, I can't honestly thank enough. I mean, obviously, Rich is the main person to thank because he was the one that I started the show, and all I did was sat and talk to him, and then now this.
Yeah, well, that's how things are done. You know, it's the people you meet, and if you show, if you believe in your work and you love your work and you engage properly with anybody, doors open. They do. And that's all you got to do. That's the truth. You know, just be a human being, be a good artist, and just keep rocking. And one way or another, you get there. And sometimes you get there quicker than you expect.
And see that right there? Holocron Con 1, 18 NFTs minted and for sale. That's the thing, the guy up here in the corner, the Holocron Con, the Pumpkinhead Crom. We did 25 of those that are serial numbered. Each one has a unique background. They're time locked, they're serial numbered. You'll never see them again. That will not be the logo for CromCon on Halloween next year. It'll be different. So, you know, there's only going to be 25 of them ever. That's the kind of, you know, it's like you can do whatever you want with them. You can make them very, very rare, only make one of that sketch and throw it out there for as much as you think you can get. You know, you can make a dozen of them. You can make 100 of them. It's like prints, you know, because people store them in their wallet, and it's, I don't know, it's a digital thing. There's so many people that are just totally getting away from the paper media.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, so
yeah,
I don't know. I just know I see a way to maybe help everybody make money, so that's what I'm going to do. Rich, where can they find you? brother?
Oh God, you can find me on my Facebook page. You can definitely find me on my YouTube channel, The Richness, where every other day I go live and I draw either commissioned artwork or some fan art or pages from issue 3 of my graphic novel series, The Incantessi. And it's my favorite thing to do, to get to go live and interact with people and just have a hell of a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
I do have one question for Rich on his way out.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Who's Big D Wild?
I give up.
Who is Big D Wild?
I'm gonna sleep on that one. I may sleep on that one. I all of a sudden feel a little bit of allergy, and I may fall asleep. I am a little tired.
The Who is Big D Wild is the mystery. It's
the mystery.
It's the end of the year mystery from Pops.
Yes, end of the year.
Y'all just have to deal with it.
Anyway.
All right. I'm going to play a whole bunch of commercials, and then I'm going to go get ready for show 2. Thanks so much, Chubb, Adam. You guys rock.
No problem. Yeah.
See you guys later, Adam. Good seeing you again, man.
Yeah, man.
Nice meeting you, bros. We'll talk soon.
Cool.
Take care, fella.
Bye.
Hey, guys.
You guys rock. All right. Commercial time. Anything you want to say before I start playing commercials?
Read more comics.
That's especially his. Oh, his.
Yeah.
Especially his.
Yeah, go for that.
Hey, I love that game. That's so great. That's perfect. Definitely read more comics. All right, commercial time, y'all. Stick with us.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
When they mined an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line. And if you walked on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blew up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
From author Brian K. Morris comes an epic tale of armor forged by a god, a hero forged by courage, and an ancient menace poised to re-emerge and threaten our world. Volcana, Rebirth of the Champion, is available on Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
It's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a classic hero in a high-flying, fast-paced, and action-packed steampunk adventure. The original Skyman battles the Master of Steam with an introduction by comics icon and historian Roy Thomas. A Rising Tide, an Ace Comics publication. Available now in print or digital format on Amazon.com.
The City of Prosperity. Riches for some, but for the masses, scraping by is all they can do. Meet Bitna. It's a rough life, with an even harder reality. Living in the roughest part of town, it looks impossible to make it big. But maybe she will find it in a simple dress. The Radiant Sight, a new romance story by Martin Fisher, now on Indiegogo.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho. Santastine, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit